Scene script. Have you ever wondered how our planet, the Earth, came into existence? Let's journey back in time, way back, to the birth of the universe itself. Around 13 billion years ago, an event of unimaginable power and scale occurred. We call it the Big Bang. This colossal explosion set the stage for everything to come, creating the fundamental building blocks of the universe. In the aftermath of the Big Bang, matter began to coalesce, forming stars, galaxies, and eventually, the Milky Way galaxy, our cosmic home. But how did our own planet, our own little corner of the universe, come to be? Well, it all started with a vast rotating cloud of gas and dust, known as the solar nebula. This nebula was the nursery of our solar system, a swirling cauldron of primordial elements. Over time, gravity pulled these particles together, creating a spinning disk with a bulging center. This central mass would eventually become our sun, the heart of the solar system. Around this newborn star, the remaining material began to form into smaller clumps. These clumps grew larger and larger, colliding and sticking together in a chaotic dance. This process, known as accretion, led to the formation of planetesimals, the seeds of future planets. Our Earth was one of these planetesimals. It formed roughly 4.6 billion years ago, a fledgling world in a young solar system. At this time, the Earth was a violent molten mass, constantly bombarded by other planetesimals. These impacts caused the Earth to grow, and they also generated immense heat, melting the surface and creating a global ocean of magma. This process was not unique to Earth. All around the young sun, similar processes were taking place, leading to the formation of the other planets in our solar system. Each planet was a world in the making, a testament to the power and complexity of the universe. And from this chaotic beginning, the Earth started to form. Imagine a time when our planet was nothing more than a swirling mass of dust and gas. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, gravity, the unseen puppeteer, began to pull together this cosmic dust and gas, creating a large, spinning solid mass, known as a planetesimal. This was the very first baby step in the long journey towards the creation of our planet Earth. But this planetesimal was not alone in the universe. Oh no, there were countless others, each one a potential building block for a future planet. One by one, these planetesimals began to collide and fuse together. It was a chaotic ballet of cosmic proportions where each dance partner brought something new to the table. Some brought water, others brought precious metals, and yet others brought the very elements necessary for life as we know it. With each collision, the size of our proto-Earth grew. But each impact also brought with it an immense amount of heat. This, combined with the heat generated by the decay of radioactive elements within the planetesimal itself, caused the proto-Earth to melt. It became a roiling, boiling mass of molten rock, a sight that would be both terrifying and awe-inspiring to behold. But why did the proto-Earth melt? Well, the heat generated by these impacts and the decay of radioactive elements was so intense that it caused the solid matter to liquefy. This molten state allowed for the differentiation of the Earth, with denser materials sinking to the center to form the core, and lighter materials rising to the top to form the crust. This process took millions upon millions of years, but eventually the proto-Earth began to cool down. As it did, the outer layer solidified, forming a thin crust over the still molten interior. This crust is the very ground we walk on today. This molten planet was the beginning of the Earth as we know it. And from this fiery, chaotic beginning, our beautiful blue planet was born. From a swirling mass of dust and gas to a molten protoplanet, the formation of the Earth is a testament to the power of time, gravity, and a little bit of cosmic chaos. Now, picture a world engulfed in flames and lava, a place far from hospitable. This was our home, the Earth, in its early days. Imagine the intense heat, a world ablaze. The Earth was a seething, molten sphere, a consequence of the enormous energy released during its formation. As the Earth spun on its axis, this molten mass began to differentiate, a process where denser materials sink towards the center and lighter ones rise to the surface. At the heart of this fiery world, a core began to form. Iron, being one of the heaviest elements, sunk towards the center, creating a dense iron core. This iron core is significant as it's responsible for our planet's magnetic field, a shield that protects us from harmful solar radiation. Meanwhile, the lighter elements, the silicates, floated upwards. These silicates, rich in oxygen, silicon, aluminum, and other elements, formed the Earth's mantle and crust, creating the foundation of the continents we know today. This crust wasn't a peaceful, solid surface, but a roiling, fiery sea of molten rock, continuously reshaped by the heat from below. But that's not all. One of the most pivotal moments in Earth's early history was the impact that created the Moon. A Mars-sized body, referred to as Gaia, collided with the young Earth. The energy from this colossal impact melted and vaporized Gaia and a large part of Earth's outer layer. The debris from this catastrophic event eventually coalesced to form our Moon, forever tied to us by gravity. This early Earth was a planet of extremes, a place of constant change and violent upheaval. It was a world far different from the one we know today. Yet, it was this fiery and volatile beginning that set the stage for the next chapter in Earth's story. This was the Earth, a fiery and volatile world, yet on the brink of becoming a place where life could thrive. The stage was set and the Earth was ready for its next transformation. Can you envision an Earth cooling down, its fiery surface solidifying over millions of years? Imagine a world so hot it's a molten sphere with temperatures too extreme for life as we know it to exist. This was our Earth, some 4.5 billion years ago. Over time, Earth began to cool down, but wait, you may be wondering, how did this happen? Well, it's a fascinating process. As the Earth's crust began to solidify, it formed a thin layer over the molten interior. This crust acted as a blanket, trapping the heat inside and drastically slowing the cooling process. But Earth was not alone in this journey. The sun and space itself played crucial roles. The sun, though it was only about 70% as bright as it is today, provided the necessary heat to keep the Earth from freezing over. Space, on the other hand, acted as a massive refrigerator, absorbing the heat radiated from Earth and helping it cool down. This cooling process set the stage for an epical event: the formation of the first oceans. Water vapor trapped in the Earth's atmosphere began to condense as the Earth cooled. This condensation fell as rain, filling the depressions on the Earth's surface and creating the first oceans. And what about the land? Where did the first continents come from? The answer lies in the process of plate tectonics. As the Earth's crust cooled, it didn't do so evenly. Some parts became thicker and less dense, rising above the ocean's surface to form the first continents. This process took millions of years, but bit by bit, the Earth's fiery surface transformed into a world of oceans and continents. It was a time of great change, a time when the Earth was evolving and preparing itself for the explosion of life that was yet to come. Slowly, our planet began to resemble the Earth we know today. A world of land and sea, of mountains and valleys, of ice and tropics. A world that's ever-changing, yet wonderfully familiar. A world that's our home. From a swirling mass of dust and gas to the blue planet we call home, the transformation is astounding, isn't it? Let's take a moment to reflect on the remarkable journey our Earth has taken to become the planet we know today. Remember how we started with a nebulous cloud in the cosmic dark? Over billions of years, gravity worked its magic, compacting the dust and gas into a solid sphere. That sphere continued to grow and evolve, eventually becoming the Earth we're all familiar with. As the Earth cooled, it formed a crust, setting the stage for the next phase of its evolution. Over time, the Earth's surface was shaped and reshaped by the relentless forces of plate tectonics. Continents merged and split apart, mountains rose and wore away, and oceans formed and receded. Today, the Earth continues to change and evolve, driven by the same geological processes that have been at work for billions of years. Plate tectonics continues to reshape our continents, pushing up new mountain ranges and creating new ocean basins. Erosion, driven by wind and water, continues to wear down the landscape, carving out valleys and canyons. Even as we speak, new islands are being born in the world's oceans as volcanic eruptions push up new land from the sea floor. And let's not forget the impact we humans have on the Earth's surface. Our activities, from farming to construction to mining, are constantly changing the face of our planet. But while the Earth continues to change, it remains our one and only home. Every hill, every valley, every river and ocean is part of the story of our planet. Every rock, every grain of sand is a testament to the incredible journey our Earth has taken from a cloud of cosmic dust to the vibrant, living world we see today. So the next time you step outside, take a moment to appreciate the extraordinary journey our planet has taken to become the Earth we live on today.